Thank you. Thank you very, very much, Darren. And congratulations to all of you who have made it through 3 hours or 4 hours of program, and you're still standing. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Meredith, Jacob, and Jody. It is an extraordinary night when a friend presents you with an award named after another friend from an organization you've supported for 40 years, and all in the presence of your granddaughters who are here. So I should probably stop there, but I really do need to say that tonight's award, named for Gwen, is deeply meaningful to me. She was a terrific reporter, as you know. She was a great friend to me and a loyal partner to CPJ and to the Knight Foundation. I became involved with the Committee to Protect Journalists in its earliest days when Cathy Martin was the chair. I was at New York Newsday. Cathy Martin was the chair. Joel Simon ran Latin America. Bill Orm was the executive director. Knight Foundation had been a principal supporter of CPJ practically from inception. And I've been coming to this dinner since the early 90s. And each year, I leave feeling proud and inspired as I will tonight. As Darren and I have been talking, I will soon step aside as president of Knight Foundation, but I'm delighted to tell you that my successor, Maribel Perez-Wadsworth, is here tonight. Many of you know Maribel from her years at USA Today and Gannett, and from her service on the Associated Press Board of Directors. Her desire to be here tonight, I hope, means significant continued support, and in any event, she's the one who's going to write the check to match all of your contributions. Welcome to Maribel. The world has changed so much since CPJ started, but our mission has remained the same. We use the tools of journalism to protect journalists. We work aggressively and stand up for the right of our colleagues around the world to report the news safely and without fear of reprisals. As Ferdinand Ayete said earlier tonight, this work must not stop. A few examples from the dinners that I've attended are indelibly etched in my mind. In 1995, we presented the International Press Freedom Award to Veronica Guerin, an investigative reporter from Dublin's Sunday Independent. Her reporting on Ireland's criminal underworld prompted repeated attacks and death threats. But I remember walking with hope, walking out of this dinner with her, a woman full of determination, tenacity. The threats didn't stop, and they were real. And about a year later, stopped at a traffic light in her car in Dublin, she was shot dead for reporting the truth. At that same dinner in 1995, we honored José Rubén Zamora, whom you've heard about tonight, the great Guatemalan newsman. For decades, he had been, and he continues to be, a leading voice for independent journalism throughout the Americas. He was recently imprisoned, convicted, and his conviction was overturned, but he is still detained, awaiting yet another trial on sham charges. And all the while, his newspaper has been shuttered. You heard from his son and greatest advocate, José Carlos Zamora, earlier this evening. This dinner has borne witness to government repression around the world and later online attacks, some crude, others finely orchestrated, all aimed at silencing journalists. One final memory from an annual dinner in 2014, we honored Mikhail Zygar, an independent television journalist in Russia. His station was forced out of business, but he continued reporting. When Russia invaded Ukraine, he went into exile with his family. The night of his CPJ award, I will never forget it, and this is in reference to Jody's comment about thinking of these as human beings, our friends, our colleagues who do this job. The night of his CPJ award, I went up to him at the after party and asked how he felt. And he said, "I just want to feel as free in my country as I have felt in New York this week." There's good news. Today, Mikhail is the inaugural Press Freedom Fellow at the Craig Newmark School of Journalism at CUNY, and he is here tonight. Thank you. I spent my professional life first working in law and newspapers, and then for the last 18 years supporting free expression at night. But it was through CPJ that I first came to really appreciate what so many in this room do every day: find the truth and share it with the world, that simple act is a privilege for which others are routinely beaten, jailed, and even killed around the world. But we in America take it for granted. We are lucky. I am lucky. And when I look at the list of Gwen Ifill honorees, I am humbled by their acceptance of the privilege of helping other journalists and by their enormous contribution to the full, accurate, contextual search for truth that must be the holy grail of journalism. I am deeply honored to now be counted in their company, and thank you very, very much.